out of my mind. My name is Melody Brooks, and I have cerebral palsy. If I'm being honest, it kind of bothers me. I can't walk, I can't talk, and I need care around the clock. I have a secret deep and dark. No one knows I'm extremely smart. I have a photographic memory, so teachers tend to bore me. But Mom has my back when the teachers slack. If only they'd ask about my past, they would know how fast they should go. Then they would know they move too slow. My episodes are the way I show this class blows. My teacher doesn't understand that I'm no fan of learning the same thing every day, like can you say the letter A, or can you say the letter B? If only they'd talk to Miss V, they would see and even agree that someone needs to intercede. Maybe if she'd reread my IEP, she'd perceive that my goals have not changed, they need to be rearranged. My accommodations aren't simple sedations or medications. Thank goodness for free and appropriate education. In my school, there is a rule that kids like me are casually included, no longer secluded. But if this is inclusion, they are delusion. And this illusion will fill the gap because just like that, we are back in sped class. It really is unfortunate that the fortunate won't admit that they permit an iron fist to make a list of what they consider to be the least restrictive environments. So let's condense this offense to one sentence. Kids like me will always be subject to neglect unless you address the Congress to acquiesce. Maybe we could strike a chord with the school board toward local change to obtain a little aid. Let me explain. My parents paid for the supplemental, more like fundamental instrumental tools I use for school, like my chair and my talker. But it's best this way. If the school pays, they may have a say on the days and the ways I can take them home and play. That really would be a disservice to the purpose that I serve in. At my school, there is a team that competes for the dream of being crowned in DC as WID's kids, kings and queens. To make the squad, I beat the odds and respond far beyond anyone thought was plausible. My teacher was shocked that a girl who can't talk was the first to walk across the finish line in a group of 9. I'm surprised that he could summarize that he's authorized a one-sized child left behind. So never doubt the clout that I could sprout from my account when you discount the amount I can count. However, it's not his fault that when he talks, he is flawed by default. So as I reflect and begin to introspect, I realize with my own eyes for the first time that while I may never speak a spoken word, I do have a voice that needs to be heard. While education policy will always need to follow me, I believe there has to be something more complete, like a new belief. We need to see a culture shift for those that miss and still persist to let me drift in a sea of forgetfulness. So in the most gentlest way, I will dare to say, will you stand up and fight today?